of the Prime Minister is
6 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Tuesday, December 2, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you are listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with a number 2 beside that. So go on over there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I want to say good morning to those who are in the YouTube chat. We must big up our YouTubers every time. I'm seeing SH first in the chat this morning. Good morning to you, SH. Also seeing Roger Smart. Good morning, Mr. Overthinker. Albert Morgan, good morning to you as well. Monique Hunter, good morning. MS, top of the morning to you as well. Also seeing in the YouTube chat, Ines Campbell Murray. Good morning to you, Ines Campbell Murray. And also Evan Jackson. Also seeing Lisa Maria James. Also seeing Sashik Ellis, Dawn, Carlene Heslop, and all the others over there in the YouTube chat. Those who join but you don't comment, good morning to you as well. If you're listening from our mobile app, Revo News, available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store. And those on our website, whether you are listening or watching on our website, revonews.ai. Top of the morning to you as well. It's a Tuesday morning, and for the past... we have 2 episodes before this one. For the past 2 weeks, we've been having our friends from Rentokil Initial. And so we began this series talking about pest control. And at the end of last episode, we did say that we will transition into hygiene care, and that's exactly what we're going to do this morning. And to help us with that, we're joined by Director of Hygiene Services at Rentokil Initial, Evadne Campbell, and we're also joined by Hygiene Sales Consultant Winsome White. Good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning, Nora. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. So, when I started this series, I told our friends that we had here the last time that when I was being introduced to the series before we actually started it, I was saying Rentokil. I always hear the ads, but I don't know what Rentokil is. And then our sales rep told me that the things that you see in the studio, the air freshener and the things in the bathroom, the sanitizer, is Rentokil. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I looked at them and I saw Rentokil on it. I was like, wow, it's just right there. And I didn't even pay attention. But yes. And then I started paying attention. And then I saw, like, especially in the bathroom,
Right.
Rentokil is very present. And I'm so happy that we're going to be talking about this. Just before we branch off into the specific things that we want to talk about this morning, just a brief overview of your hygiene, the hygiene side of Rentokil Initial.
Okay, well, Rentokil Initial is in provide hygiene services to customers.
Right.
We have been in Jamaica over 55 years, but Rentokil has been around for over 100 years, as you were told
Right.
in the other interview. Now, Rentokil's main purpose is to enhance hygiene services in the spaces that people work.
Right.
And we want to raise hygiene awareness because you would want to, if you ask yourself the question, what is the purpose of good hygiene? Well, why not good hygiene? Because when we think about the bathrooms are a host for bacteria
Yes.
and germs. Restrooms carries over millions of germs, and that is why you need hygiene services.
Yes.
And germs multiply daily in the bathroom. Germs cause illnesses, and the germs cause people to be sick and absent from work. So there's a financial impact on employers. So that is why you want to embrace good hygiene care,
Yes.
especially in the restroom, but everywhere where people work and interact.
Absolutely, and I can imagine how your services ballooned during the COVID-19 pandemic, because you also carry sanitizers, and I assume many people found need for sanitizers within their space, whether at home or in the business place.
It certainly did. And I must share something with you. We were providing hand sanitizers prior to COVID-19.
Yes.
But persons were not so keen on using hand sanitizer because as a country we were not we were not accustomed to be
Right.
using
Yeah.
hand sanitizers. But when COVID came, we did not have hands to sell hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
It became a necessity. And the reason why during the COVID period you didn't have like the common flu and all of that is because people were now more focused on good hygiene care, keeping the hands clean and sanitizing and all of that.
COVID made us more cognizant of the dirt on our hands, the germs on our hands, because before then, we just probably would go on the road and buy some food and come back in and just start eating without, thinking about. There are many things that we used to do.
Yes.
And it's very important, as you said, hygiene. We're up on the break. When we come back from the break, we're going to now zoom into the bathroom.
Right.
As you said, the bathroom carries millions of germs. And just before I go to the break, people, so Miss Evadne brought an air freshener here, you see? And she put it down right here. And I can tell you now, the studio smelled wonderful, amazing. And there's nothing to it, I guess you just put in the filler and you just put it down. Mm-hmm. There's no battery, there's nothing to it, just the filling, and the place smell good. People, Rentokil. All right, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we will talk more about the bathroom and how Rentokil is helping us to keep our bathroom spaces clean.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The Time by Edgechem Paints Changing lives 1 gallon at a time is
916. Termites are the most expensive pests. Before you build, protect your investment with a 3-layer pre-construction termite treatment. If you've built your home or business and notice mud tubes or hollow-sounding wood, you may have termite infestation. Rent-A-Kill Initial provides free assessments for fast and effective treatment island-wide for termites, rodents, mosquitoes, cockroaches, ants, birds, and more. Call Rent-A-Kill Initial today at 876-926-4236 for all your termite and general pest control needs and learn more about their warranty.
Interesting. Were you aware of Athena Care? One of Jamaica's most trusted full-service medical concierge. They provide compassionate, high-quality care for your loved ones. Hold on. There's more. They provide registered nurses, dietitians, psychotherapists, doctors, social workers, and the best guidance support possible. Give them a call now. 876-442-2428. Athena Care, your concern is our concern, and we take care of what matters most. Athena Care. We do care.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are inside our interview series with Rent-A-Kill Initial. Today, we're talking about the hygiene side of things, and to help us with that, we're joined by Director of Hygiene Services at Rent-A-Kill Initial, Evadne Campbell, and Hygiene Sales Consultant at Rent-A-Kill, Winsome White. Welcome back, ladies. All right, so we're gonna zoom into the bathroom now and all the different products that you have available for the bathroom. I'm gonna hand things over to you, Ms. White.
Good morning to your listeners, Nora. I just want to emphasize that Rent-A-Kill really put great emphasis on the restroom. Mm-hmm. One of the reasons for that is that the bathroom is one of the spaces where bacteria, germs, multiply at a rapid level. When a customer of yours or your very staff walks inside your bathroom and the bathroom is clean, it gives that added sense, that layer of security, yes, that you are protected and that you are cared for.
True.
So some of the things that Rent-A-Kill offer in order to give that sense or that layer of security, Rent-A-Kill is in the business of air care. And when I speak about air care, we speak about the air purifiers, mm-hmm, we speak about the air sanitizers, we speak about the air fresheners. One of which you spoke about
yes,
here. And what these do, especially the air sanitizer, what it does, bathroom carries malodor,
yes,
along with the multiplication of bacteria. You have fecal bacteria, among other bacteria. Yeah. When the toilet is flushed, you have that thing that's called the sneeze effect. That's all, yes, over the restroom, the walls. If your paper is left outside of a dispenser, which Rent-A-Kill also carries, we'll touch on that later on, mm-hmm, then that's where an air sanitizer comes in.
Yes.
Because what it does, it pulls those contaminants out of the air. And as it sanitizes that air, that particular unit is a dual unit. It's not just an air sanitizer, it is also an air freshener. So in this case, you're not only into a clean space, mm-hmm, but it smells fresh.
Yes.
Really fresh.
Yes.
All right. The next thing that we are into is cubicle care. Cubicle care is where we have our Sanitac, which a lot of people call the sanitary bin, mm-hmm, where we dispose of, as ladies, or yes, feminine napkins into. We have the toilet tissue dispensers, which keeps your paper clean. It's into an enclosed unit, so yes, you're protected from germ and also protected from theft, all right? We also have what is called the toilet surface sanitizer. You know us ladies.
Funny story
about
that sanitizer.
Yes, you know.
It was, when we were at 6 Bradley mm-hmm Avenue, we had it we had 2 cubicles and it was in between.
Right.
Both. I passed it and I always wondered, I didn't stop to read what mm-hmm it was. And I always said, I usually clean the toilet seat, but probably a dry clean. And I always said, why is there a hand sanitizer right here? But I never stopped. It was my co-worker who made mention of it. And then I said, next time I go in the bathroom, I'm going to look at it. And then I realized it was the sanitizer for and then I started using it after that.
Yes,
But
we as ladies especially,
Yes.
when we go in the restroom, public restrooms that is, we're not comfortable sitting.
Absolutely.
So it's not a beautiful sight to behold, neither is it comfortable.
Yeah.
So what Rentokil has done is to the toilet surface sanitizer,
Yes. Good.
which is usually in the cubicle, close beside the tissue dispenser. So how does that work? A little is sprayed just like the soap dispenser, the function of it, on the paper,
Yes.
and you wipe that surface. You can also wipe the toilet lid, and you're able to sit comfortably.
Nice. You don't have to
Comfortably
Don't have
in
to
that
layer
space.
five
Exactly.
layers
and
up
so you
to
feel
sit.
safe.
Yes.
You feel protected.
Good.
All right. The next thing that we offer for the bathroom is hand soap. That is very, very important
Absolutely.
to hygiene. And studies have shown now that up between 60 and 70% of persons are now washing their hands after using the restroom. We still have a little way to go, but at least there's
Which
an
is
increase
crazy because
based-
all of us should be doing that.
based on statistics.
Yeah.
So washing the hands is very crucial.
Yes.
That is how you're going to eliminate the spread of bacteria, of germ. Can you speak about the journey of the germ? That is real. It is real. So when you go into that restroom and you use it, and you leave that restroom without the washing of the hands, you are now transferring those germs. It on the door handle. It is not at your desk. It's not on your computer.
on your
it's
phone.
everywhere, and it keeps traveling.
Yes.
It even goes with you to home.
Yes.
And so people begin to get ill. And you wonder, how did I get ill? What is also important about hand washing and having a soap dispenser in your restroom is the washing of the hands properly. When you go to the bathroom, we tend to just wash the hand right here. It's good to wash the back of the hands
Yes.
straight up to the wrist. Because when you use your hand to go across the face, your nostril, or to put against your cheek, then you're transporting germs.
Yes.
And this is how persons become ill in the workplace. You know what that results in? It results in absenteeism, which can affect your production.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so it's very important. Now we have a situation going on with Hurricane Melissa.
Yes.
And we can see what's happening out in the western other parts of Jamaica. So hand washing is very important. All right?
Yes.
Now we talk about the drying of the hands. It's also important to dry the hands because germ likes moisture.
Yes.
So when we leave the restroom, we need to dry the hands properly after washing them. So there you go. Now we need to have a soap dispenser in place. Rentokil also offers hand dryers. And we also do, before I leave the restroom, Rentokil units, as you may have seen on the air freshener,
Yes.
or surfaces are polyurethane. And what this does, it actually almost eliminates the multiplication of bacteria on the surface. So when Rentokil is in the business of hygiene, we are thinking about it in a holistic way.
Right.
And as our tagline says, protecting people, enhancing lives. We are very serious about that. So we're not just thinking about, I'm going to wash the hands. We're thinking about the unit as well. And how much we can lessen the spread of bacteria on the units. Hence, polyurethane surfaces on all of our units. From the sanitary bin, to the soap dispenser, to the hand sanitizer, to the toilet seat sanitizer, to the hand dryers, and towel dispenser, tissue dispenser, all of them. And the beauty about this, Rentokil is a one-stop shop.
I was just about to say,
One-stop
you don't have
shop.
to go anywhere
You don't
else.
need to look any further.
Everything is there.
Just call Rentokil.
Absolutely.
And we are able to really solve your bathroom
Yeah.
issues. The solution is there. It's well thought out. And so just call upon Rentokil. The hand dryers, soap dispensers,
Yes.
the tissue dispensers, the toilet surface sanitizers, the sanitary bin, the air freshener, the air sanitizer, the air purifiers. It's there.
Nice.
One thing I need to touch on again
Yes.
is our floor care. We are also into floor care. So when we speak about floor care, we speak about our mats. All right? And the mats is there for aesthetics, safety, protect your floor, and it's also your brand. It protects your brand. And the next thing about the mats is that we are also in the business of brands, custom made mats in terms of size
Interesting.
and your logo. So we do logo mats.
No,
and
but
we also do if
It's a
no matter
killer
the
do a bag of
size,
things, man.
Yes, indeed.
Rent to Kill does all of that.
Interesting. I am blown away by the amount of things that you have on offer, and especially the custom mats.
Yes.
That's interesting and a very smart business.
Right, but one of the other things is that Rent to Kill is into research and development. So we always investigate and search out other areas where we can meet the needs of persons, whether
Yes.
it's with the hygiene needs or pest control needs.
Right.
Right.
I want to talk to you about as we wrap up how you advise your customers, especially where bathroom care is concerned. Businesses might have different sizes, types. You know, there's the urinal, there's the. How do you advise your customers when it comes to what they
Okay.
would need for their bathroom?
So what we do at Rent to Kill, we always like to meet with the customer.
Yes.
We like to look at the space. And every customer is unique. So in order for us to customize something to suit the customer's need, so we look at the space, and we understand the customer needs, we have that dialogue, and then we are able to pinpoint what those needs are.
All right.
Once we are able to identify those needs, we can now customize the program to suit the customer's needs, whether it's in air care, floor care, cubicle care, or hand care.
Good.
We are able to do that.
Right.
Amazing. And talk to me now about many people want to know, you know, the prices. How much is this gonna cost me if I have to, you know, fill out my bathroom with all of these things? And they don't understand that Rent to Kill initially is very affordable. Talk to us about that.
Well, price is really relative.
Of course.
If you really want to, because as we outlined before, and when you when you invest in hygiene care, you're investing in the reputation of the business. You're investing in your brand. So price is really relative. But Rent to Kill services are quite affordable. And as Winsome said, they're customized. So no two clients would have the same kind of pricing, because
Right.
pricing depends on the frequency of the service, the number of persons who will be utilizing the space, and how many of what you need in the space.
All right. So you can call Rent to Kill initial. Do you have contact info? What you want to say? One more thing.
One
before
thing
we
I
go?
can add, one thing I can add to that, and say to our listeners, is that the benefits of having these products in place and services far outweigh the costs.
Absolutely.
Far outweigh the costs. So let's look at the benefits.
You can
Right.
pay, you can put a price on hygiene and cleanliness, because that's a very important. Just before you go, two things: contact information for those who may be listening, and also one of our listeners on YouTube was asking what's the name of this product. If they want to get it, what do they ask for?
Okay, so what the customer can do, they call our office, and they can specifically say that they're interested in our ear care line.
Okay.
Once they leave their information, their telephone number, email, and a name, and the name of the business, then we are able now to contact them, set up an appointment where we can have further dialogue, understand what their need is, why they need the ear care, and then we're able to develop a program to suit their needs.
And this can be used like in your home as well, right?
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
nice.
This one is because we find that our air fresheners are very popular among
Because
persons.
they're good.
Right, because they're really good. So we are carrying this this line here now, where we can just, it's an outright sale.
Okay.
That's why it's such a simple machine.
Yeah, quite compact
Yes.
and simple to
Yes,
figure
yes.
out
Very
and
basic,
utilize.
right.
So it's
Nothing to plug in.
pretty much a portable air freshener. You
Yes,
can just
right.
move it around as
Right.
much as you want. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. And there's much more in the hygiene line that we can talk about. The numbers, you have the contact
Yes,
information
our
for
contact number is 926-4236. We're on all of the socials. and we have our website that you can go to.
All right. So
Or you
more
can send a
information.
WhatsApp message to 876-551-0587. WhatsApp only.
All right. So that's the number to call, 926-423-36, and you can WhatsApp 551-0587 if you're interested in any of these products from Rentokil Initial.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies. And I maybe you will be back to talk more about the hygiene line. I'm not sure, but
Just maybe if you invite us.
Of course.
But I just want to just say that with when you invest in hygiene care, whether it's for your home or for your business, you will always win.
Absolutely. I agree. There's nothing like going into a business place and seeing a clean bathroom.
Yes.
It does something for the business, I think.
Yes,
And
it
so
does,
if you
it does.
have not yet invested in cleanliness and hygiene and the proper care of your bathroom, especially if you have a business, then it's time to call Rentokil Initial. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me this morning. And we are going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll have more. That was a Director of Hygiene Services, Evadne Campbell, and Hygiene Sales Consultant, Winsome White from Rentokil Initial. We take a break and come back with more Consumer Hour.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is...
It's 9:33.
Every road, every ride, Burt's Auto Parts and KYB have you covered. From October 24, 2025 to January 30, 2026, get 15% off when you purchase 2 or more KYB shocks at any Burt's location. Plus, enjoy 10% off installation at Burt's Service Center. And for a limited time, you also get a gift with every KYB shocks purchase. So whether it's pothole, corners, or smooth highways, ride in comfort and confidence with KYB shocks from Burt's Auto Parts. Conditions apply. It hurts if you don't check Burt's.
Welcome home to Desera. Gated Smart Homes by SIAC Community in Portmore. Enjoy climate-resilient living with 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom smart homes starting at $36.95 million. Safe, sustainable, and perfect for families ready to live smarter. Apply online today at smarthomesjamaica.com. Smart Homes by SIAC, where smart comes standard.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Norige Banton, and we just spoke with the folks from Rentokil Initial talking to us there about bathroom care, cubicle care, air care, hand care. So they have all the products for you, from the soap dispenser to the tissue dispenser, the hand towel dispenser. There's also the toilet sanitizer that they have. They also have the bin for the sanitary napkins. They also have floor care products. They have mats that you can customize with your logo or business name on it. They have air purifiers, air sanitizers, the whole works. So if you have a business or you are interested in ensuring that your bathroom stays clean and those who use your bathroom have all the products that they need, then link up Rentokil Initial. MJam, can you please give us a call? I see your comment in the YouTube chat. Can you please give us a call so that we can put you on to the folks at Rentokil so that we can ensure that they get back to you. We're going to take your calls now inside the Consumer Hour. The phone lines are 876-630-9371. There's also 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374 and 618-6730. Those are the numbers to call if you have any consumer related matters. All right, just before I go into the calls, I have one thing that I want to talk about, and it has to do with the UDC. There is, it's no secret, I'm a downtown shopper. And so I utilize the car park operated, I believe, by the UDC close to the Supreme Court. And for years now, years, I've been utilizing that car park. It's pretty affordable. No free ad, but it's, on Saturdays, it's like $200 for the entire day. Recently, usually you go, you get a receipt, and it has your license plate on it and your receipt with the amount you paid, and you go about your business. Just to ensure that, if there's any issues, then you have that receipt. Recently, I've noticed that there are instances where I would go, and this never used to happen to me before, but I would go and I'm told that the receipt book is finished. And I don't want to make any assumptions. So I'm just going to ask some questions, or ask a question. To UDC, what is the procedure if the security's receipt book, if the receipt book that the security has is finished? So you pull up and you are not able to get a receipt after you pay your $200 before or after you pay because the receipt book is finished. What should be the procedure? Should the security close the parking because they're not able to provide a receipt to the customers? Or should you be going in there free then and then parking at your own risk since you did not pay? What should obtain? Because I'm a bit concerned and I don't want to make assumptions too quickly. So, as I said before, this is not something that usually happens. Before, I'd say it recently started happening. So, probably for the last 2 months or so, I've heard this a couple of times. Before that, I've never gone to the car park at the UDC car park downtown close to the Supreme Court, and I've never ever heard that the receipt book is finished. The time it happened, I paid still, and the security told me the receipt book is done. I still paid and I parked. But I'm a bit concerned because I know what could be happening here. Not saying that's what is happening, and I'm not going to explicitly state what I'm thinking. But I'm just saying, to the UDC, your car park at the Supreme Court, what happens when the receipt book given to the security is done? What should be the procedure there? And I'm just, once again, just asking questions because I just want to know what exactly is happening and what should be happening. Should there be a written receipt, something written on a blank paper to say you license plate this parked at this time and you paid your $200 and the security sign it? What is happening? UDC would love some answers from you about that car park. Also want to, when the road fixing authorities, as I call them, do their jobs, I big them up, and when the road want fix, I call them out. On Harbor Street, we have reason to be on that street now because we're downtown. For some time now, on Harbor Street was riddled with potholes. It was bad. There was a section I believe that was dug up. I'm not sure why it was dug up, but it got bad. People had to just use one side of the road in that section. It never makes sense to go through it. And before now, I was saying that we understand the situation in the West and We know the need for contractors down there. Some roads completely destroyed, sunken, broken off, all kind of things happening in the West. And so there's an increased demand for contractors in the west, on the western end of the island. And I did say that our authorities need to find a balance, because there is need for road repair on this side of the island as well, in the east. And I saw the contractors working on Sunday night on Harbour Street, fixing those potholes. And I want to say thank you to the road fixing authorities as they continue to try to find that balance with the work needed in the West and also the work needed on this side, because we need to ensure that our roads are in proper condition. One thing I would say though, it was dark Sunday evening and there was no real proper light given or being provided for those working on the road. So I don't know if they were seeing properly. They were out there doing the work, but I don't know if they were seeing properly, to be fair. But the work was being done. And so that's the main point here. Thank you for the work being done. But next time when they're out in the dark, maybe some light would be good. Because they need to see what they're doing so that they can do it properly. All right, the phone lines are open. Remember the numbers to call: 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4. So you have 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-6730. I see Edgar Morgan in the YouTube chat asking if Rentokil is the same company that deals with termite control. Yes, they are, Edgar, so you can give them a call. Remember the numbers to call in Rentokil: 926-4236, or you can give them a WhatsApp link, and this number is WhatsApp only, 551-0587. All right, Patrick in the YouTube chat says, when the Chinese etc. building, the engineers are that good to put in their own lighting. That's simple technology. And to be fair, I usually see somewhat of, like a floodlight out there on the road with them. I'm not sure why this team was out there without a proper light. Maybe they didn't expect to be there so long into the evening, so they didn't bring a light, or they didn't anticipate how quickly it got dark. It's closer to the end of the year now, so it gets dark sooner in the day. So maybe they didn't plan properly for that. But to be fair, if there's work happening on the road in the night, there is usually a light there. Chris Mulling says, Nora, there's a broken pipe on the premises situated at the section of the road, so that premises wall with the water problem need to be dealt with because it's a regular occurrence. Are you talking about Harbour Street, or did you say something earlier that I missed? If you're talking about, well, Chris Mullins, just let me know if you are talking about Harbour Street. And Moni in YouTube is saying, no wonder it looks so unprofessionally done. Well, I haven't seen it since Sunday night while they were working on it. But Moni is saying it looks unprofessionally done. Well, that may be because it was dark. And Chris Mullins is saying, yes, he's talking about Harbour Street. So you're saying that there's a company or a place nearby that has a water problem or a pipe problem, and that's the reason that they dug up the area. Well, I'm assuming it's fixed now, because it was dug up, and then of course, after the work was done, they put the marl back on it and it was left there, and then I saw them doing the asphalt work. So I'm assuming it's fixed now. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, remember the phone lines are open. We'll take your calls and of course your comments in the YouTube chat. Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is 9:46. For a limited time, Home International Limited is offering a special price on select Corian colors. You can't miss this. Choose Corian for your kitchen or bathroom countertops. Corian is durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. Solid right through and no sealing necessary. Visit us at 104 Constant Spring Road or telephone 876-755-1970 or 276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The E-Zone is here for you. With this thing, Honey Bee.
And Karim Boyatings
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you say?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezoneblindates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblindates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions. Share them with us at ezoneconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugger thing.
Ow! Ow!
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we are taking your calls this morning. Remember the numbers to call: 876-630-9371 to 4 and 618-6730. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Banton. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm doing good, Michael. How are you?
Good up in the Blue Mountain here, the sun shine out and listening bright and clear, man.
Good.
Yeah. And you like your program, your program is to build back the country from this hurricane here.
Yes.
Yeah. Up in a Plum City here, miss, I don't get no light yet, and I know the JPS have it hard and things. So, I would like them to remind them so we mind how quick we can get the light, not as enough work, enough for...
Is the road to get up there clear now?
Yeah, a part of they need a tractor that if the light truck comes, the light truck could have go too small.
Right, so that's why I'm saying if JPS is ready to come, can they come now clearly up the road?
They need a tractor, miss.
They need a what?
They need a tractor.
So the road not ready for JPS then?
Yeah, 2 blockage, 2 parts.
Right, so that's why it's still without, because the road is still blocked.
It don't really block big small vehicle pass through, runs all hour.
But can the JPS truck pass?
Yeah, the truck can't really pass. So I don't know if they have any smaller vehicle that can go through.
Okay. So JPS, Flamstead, up in the hills there in St. Andrew, they need the electricity. Everywhere else is getting reconnected, but they are not able to. The road, it's passable with a smaller vehicle. So maybe if you have a little van, you should be able to pass, right, Michael?
Yes, sir.
But the truck may not be able to pass. But the residents up there, they are really asking for some assistance with the reconnection of their electricity. So JPS Flamstead, the residents up there, they need the electricity. as well. It's one of those unique cases that you're saying you're dealing with now on a case-by-case basis. So, please don't forget Flamstead up in the hills in St. Andrew there, all right?
Yeah, and the next thing you know me, I hear on the program, I hear on the radio, like Southern going to get some money from the INF. It gives the INF giving them the money or borrowing.
What did you hear?
I don't really certainly know me, so that's why I asked you.
So Michael, tell me something. When you hear, what did you hear on the radio?
Like some quick release from the INF fund to Jamaica. So I don't really know if I lend them or I give them a bit pertaining to this time. That's why I ask you, please.
So that's what I ask you, Michael. I'm going to tell you, but I'm asking you, when you heard about the IMF, what did you hear?
Well, John, I don't record it. That's I could have tell you right. You know me.
It's not just the IMF, though, Michael. There are several other agencies. The World Bank is also a part of that group of multilateral agencies that are giving Jamaica that relief package of $7 billion to be given over 3 years. Almost $7 billion, 6.7, I believe, billion dollars, and the IDB as well. So there are grants included in that package.
So I know that beg them to do business when they take the package, they use it properly.
That is right.
Yeah, and I want the two PNP and GLP to put them in together and work together and build the country. And I don't want to hear no undecent language from no side of them, because sometimes they go in a parliament, them cussing on me. Yeah, the children, them listening, so we want everything to run properly. Because that the both of them do to build back our country. Peacefulness. Yes, have a good morning here.
All right. Thank you so much, Michael, for calling. Really appreciate your feedback and continue to listen. And when you hear the news again, you listen closely what them say, all right? So that when your friends ask you, you can tell them too. All right, that's where we're gonna leave it for the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. Here, I am Nora Gay Banton. We're gonna make way now for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Tune in to Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. Stay ahead of the curve with our cutting-edge reporting and accurate breaking news coverage.
We're having an earthquake. Oh, God.
Hear it here first on Nationwide 90 FM. Tune in, turn up the volume, and listen. We bring a mix of news, entertainment, and sports to your lives.
Nationwide 90 FM's live and continuous coverage of the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary.
News and discussions week mornings.
Coming up in the news at 6 for this morning.
Entertainment